So this is the video created as part of screencast for the project of operationalizing machine learning. I am doing this project in Azure VM, so I have a couple of restrictions regarding the same. I'll be walking you over through two different components. One is basically the automated ML that I created through automated ML feature of Azure ML, and then the another one where basically I've used a notebook to do the and which is for bike sharing train data, right? So about the first part, so what we do is basically this is our experiment deploy auto ML model. There's a display name for that particular experiment. This experiment was ran as part of a classification program on top of our bank marketing data. The timeout, the exit criterion was kept here as 20 minutes because this is my fourth trial and I'm trying to keep the server within the time limit because after 4 hours the server gets lost. So here you can see the best model summary is my voting ensemble, details, AUC weighted, registered models and everything. What I can do is I can go to models plus child jobs and I can see the best model, which is voting ensemble. If I click on view explanation, I can see the feature of the particular job, a particular model as part of explanation for the same. So you can see over here for top 4 features, duration, employed, cons and everything. Now this particular model is basically deployed as well. So let me show you that as well. So if I go to endpoints, you would be able to see two different models. I have deployed the model as the best model name. What we are going to see is basically the application insight should be set to true and Swagger URI. So we can see application insights and application insights URL portal as well. If I click on open, this is application insight. So application insight can be set to true using the checkbox while creating the pipeline as well. And application insights is basically the place where we can see the different hits that were made, server requests and all these things. So you can see I have made a couple of service requests for my model and return me the respective results. Now going back to the same, we use the Swagger URI, Swagger JSON. So in order to do Swagger URI, Swagger JSON, we had to run the bash file for Swagger, and then I had to serve the Swagger at port 8000. And once I served, so this is the Swagger API, how you would be able to see. So you have get post get swagger.json. If you click on the post, there we can see how we can get the results, which we're going to see through the endpoint.py that I already executed. So you can see job, marital, education and everything, and are employed method, and the endpoint.py returns the respective result yes or no based on the data that we have passed on to. So this is for the part one of the bike sharing, part one of the bank marketing. Now we are going to look at the bike sharing pipeline. So if I go to pipelines, you would be able to see three different pipelines. Why? Because I've created two runs for pipeline bike experiment, one through the notebook and the another one through the triggering scenario. So if I click on bike sharing train, you can see just a minute. So you can see bike sharing dataset, AutoServe module, and if I go to models or pipelines probably, then you can see my bike sharing. If I go to experiment for pipeline bike endpoint, yeah, this is the bike sharing train that has been completed. It's part of same. It will take me to the same screen, so you can see bike sharing train profiling and everything is there. If I click on bike sharing data, you can see bike sharing data has also come, relative path and all those things. If I click on auto ML module as well, you can see status is completed, what is the best model that got created. As part of that too, we have it deployed and all sorts of things, models and child models and everything, right? So if we go to notebook, I think we can go to notebook from here only. So in the notebook, you can see different modules for which it has been created, and we retrieve the best model as well. And if we scroll down, we can see the pipeline run and all sorts of things. Okay. Thank you. I'll be uploading this notebook to my GitHub. Thank you.